They say in the old days, when the cock crows and the moon hides, the elders would sit under the big tree and tell stories. Stories that touched the heart and stayed in the bones. This is one such story. The story of a woman named Bella, and why she always backed her baby upside down. The tale is not old. Happened when the sun still rose strong, when children still played in the dust, a tour, and when women still sang while pounding yam. It began on a bright morning. The air smelled of rain and fresh earth. From Bella's compound, the cry of a newborn baby flew across the village like the call of a horn. The women clapped their hands and sang, "Bella has given birth. Bella has given birth." The sound of joy filled the air. The women danced. Men smiled. Even the birds seemed to chirp louder. Bella had given birth to a boy. Strong boy with bright eyes and a voice like thunder. Her husband Mark was overjoyed. He ran through the compound shouting, "My son has come. My joy has come." He gave kola nuts to the elders, palm wine to the drummers. The whole village celebrated. But joy can be like the morning dew. It shines early, but fades when the sun rises high. 2 weeks after the birth, people began to whisper. They saw Bella carrying her baby in a strange way. Not once, not twice. Always. Instead of backing the child upright, the way every mother did, Bella tied her son upside down, head faced. The ground, legs pointed to the sky, wrapped with 2 thick cloths. His tiny arms dangled by his sides. Wherever Bella walked in the market, at the stream, by the well, people stopped to stare. At first they thought it was a mistake, but no, every day, every time, Bella backed her baby upside down. The first to speak was Mama Icken, the old pepper seller. She stood by her stall and called out, "Bella, why do you carry your child like that? It is not normal." Bella did not stop. She did not turn. She only said, "He is fine like this." But the village is a place where words travel faster than the wind. By the next market day, the story had spread. "I saw her with my own eyes," one woman said. "She backs him with his head down. Maybe the child is not normal." Another woman whispered, "Maybe it is a spirit child. Maybe she is using a charm." Some were afraid, some were confused, some laughed. But no one knew the truth. The truth lay deep inside Bella's heart. A heart that had known too much sorrow. A heart heavy like the old grinding stone. For many years, Bella was known as the woman who waited. She had married young, at 18. Her waist was still small, her laughter still full. Her first husband had loved her then. But as the years passed, her womb stayed empty. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. No child, the house grew cold. The smiles faded. The whispers began. Is she a woman or a tree? Her mother-in-law asked. She eats every day, yet no fruit comes. Her sisters-in-law rolled their eyes when Bella passed. If you can't give him a child, go, they said. Bella cried many nights. She fasted until her bones shook. She prayed until her knees were hard. But the womb stayed silent. Then, after 13 long years, her body changed. Her chest became full, her feet swelled. The clinic test said, "You are pregnant." Bella danced alone in her room. Her husband smiled again. His family brought gifts and blessed her belly. When the baby came, a boy, the joy was loud. But before the cock crowed the next morning, sorrow returned. The baby stopped breathing. Bella cried until her voice cracked. Her husband only said, "At least we know now you can carry a child." They tried again. Another boy came. He laughed early, held Bella's finger tightly. But one day, fever came, small at first. Then cold hands, silent lips. Another child gone. Again and again, Bella tried. 7 boys she birthed. 7 small graves she followed. Each time she dared to hope, death came like a thief in the night. After the 7th child, her first husband grew cold. He stopped touching her, stopped speaking. One day, a young woman came to the compound. Her husband said, "She is moving in. I have made my choice." Bella packed her things. No tears, no words. She returned to her father's house with shame tied to her back. For 2 years, Bella stayed quiet, sweeping, washing, saying little. Then, one market day, Mark came to the village. He saw Bella at the well. "Who is that woman?" he asked. "That is Bella," they told him. "Sorrow follows her." But Mark was not afraid. He watched her. Then, one day, he brought cola nuts and palm wine to her father's house. "I want to marry her," he said. People were shocked, but Mark's heart was good. He said, "I will take care of her." He did not ask about the past. They married quietly soon. Bella's belly swelled again. Mark was happy. He rubbed her feet. He sang to her belly. The baby came. A boy. They named him Chidu, God holds life. Mark danced. But Bella watched the boy with eyes full of fear. She checked his skin every day, touched his chest, listened to his breath. She prayed and fasted. But when fever came again, the child stopped breathing. Mark cried and shouted. But Bella only sat, eyes wide, no tears left. Later, her stepmother said softly, "Let us go to the herbalist. This is not fever, it is spirit." But Bella said, "No, my God will do it." Soon, her belly swelled again. Another boy came, Nochi, a child from above. He laughed often. He grew strong. Bella began to hope again. But on his 7th birthday, after football, he came home smiling. "Mama," he said, "my belly is paining small." Bella rubbed his stomach gently. But that night her heart would not rest. They say when sorrow stays too long in a woman's house, her laughter forgets the sound of her own voice. But when hope returns, even the coldest heart can warm again. This is the second part of Bella's story, the woman who backed her baby. Upside down. When Nochi came home that evening, the sun was soft in the sky. The children had played football until their legs were dusty. Nochi ran inside, sweat on his face, joy in his eyes. "Mama," he said, holding his belly, "it is paining me small." Bella smiled, wiped his face, and rubbed his stomach gently. "You've played too much, my son. Rest a little," she said. But as the night grew dark, something in Bella's heart felt heavy. The boy's breathing changed. His skin grew hot. His small body shook. "No, not again," Bella whispered, holding him close. She boiled herbs. Mark gave him water. They prayed. They waited. But before dawn, Nochi's breath was gone. Mark cried. He held the child close, rocking him like broken pottery. "Why? Why again?" he shouted to the empty sky. But Bella did not cry. She sat still, her eyes wide, her arms weak. Her tears had dried long ago. The village grew quiet again. Another grave. Another boy lost. Bella's stepmother came again with her gentle voice. "My daughter," she said, "let us go and see the herbalist. This is not fever. It is spirit." But Bella shook her head. "My God will do it," she said. The days passed like a slow river. Bella moved like smoke, soft and silent. Mark did not dance anymore. He spoke less. He worked in the farm with a heavy heart. Then one morning, as the cock crowed, Bella felt a sharp pain. Her body changed again. Another life was growing inside her. She said nothing. Mark saw her belly swell. But he did not celebrate. He only bought her oranges. "Eat," he said. 9 months passed. The baby came, another boy. But this time, they did not name him quickly. They waited. They watched. The boy was different. He laughed often. His small teeth shone like white seeds. He ran through the compound with small feet like a goat kid. He called Bella Mama and called Mark Daddy. Day by day, hope began to return. Bella touched his chest every morning. She counted his breath at night. 1 year passed. Then 2. Then 3. No fever, no shaking, no cold hands. On his 7th birthday, Bella cooked big rice with meat. Children from the village came. They danced, they sang, They poured water on each other and rolled in the sand. Bella smiled that day, a real smile. Her teeth shone. Her heart felt light. Maybe this is the one, she thought. But even the deepest river can hide strong currents. One evening, after playing outside, the boy came running. His face was bright, his voice happy. Mama, mama. A T called Bella's heart. Lifted Dot, but when she backed him that night, her heart whispered a warning. Her hands shook. Her eyes watched every breath. Then a wise old woman from the next village came to visit. She was known for her deep knowledge. She saw Bella backing the child upside down. "Daughter," the old woman said softly, "why do you carry him like this?" Bella looked at her. For the first time, her lips opened. Her voice came out soft and low. "All my sons left me, one after the other. 7 small graves. This one, I back him upside down so the spirit of death will not recognize him." Old woman nodded slowly. You are wise. But the battle is not only with the body, it is with the spirit. Let me help you." Her heart was ready now. The old woman brought special herbs. She taught Bella how to bathe the child with prayers. She gave her a small calabash to hang by the doorway. "Do this," she said, "and trust. This child will stay." Bella did as told day after day. She followed the old woman's words. She prayed. She watched. She hoped, and the boy grew. Strong, bright. His voice filled the house with laughter. Even the villagers saw the change. They whispered, "Bella's child is strong now." Maybe the curse is broken. Mark smiled again. He bought new clothes for the boy. Bella began to weave a small mat for him. "For school," she said with hope. The boy reached 8 years, then 9. The old woman came again and smiled. "He will stay," she said. And so Bella still backed him upside down sometimes, even as he grew taller. People still stared. Some still whispered. But Bella no longer cared. She knew why she did it. And now you know, too. This is the story of Bella, the woman who backed her baby upside down. As the elders say, when sorrow comes, hope can still follow. And when the sun sets, it will rise again.